how do I structure my offer so I know that it's what my audience wants? Okay, this is a really cool question, because similarly, if you've ever done a coaching program or worked with somebody to kind of craft your offer, basically what we get told most of the time is to have a stamped or a time-stamped offer. And people will have used different words to describe what that is, but basically what I'm talking about is a time-stamped offer. You'll have a package, a package of time. It's going to take you 3 months, or it's going to take you 6 sessions to achieve X, right? And so when you're talking to people in your target audience, maybe you're on sales calls, you're trying to sell them a limited time, a time-stamped offer. To work with me, it's going to be a 3-month package and it's going to cost X. Or we work together for a period of 6 sessions, and what we're going to work on is, you know, A, B, and C. Now, this is not bad. This is not a bad thing. However, I would love for you to think about expanding to the next level in terms of how you serve your clients, how you set them up for success, and how you start to generate recurring revenue for yourself. Because part of the struggle in the coaching world is feast or famine months. Most coaches are experiencing feast or famine months. Do not be blindsided or be fooled into the public personas that people are putting on social media. There are an estimated 3,482,000 coaches in the world, and we know statistically that majority of those coaches, about 96%, feast or famine, don't feel certain that they know where their next client is coming from. And again, there's a couple of elements in there, and the only one I'm going to focus on today that's getting in your way of you having consistent months, other than having the right audience and you having the right people in your school hall, the next component to that is your offer. And so your offer, it should be set up in a way that gives your clients the best opportunity for success. And what success means to you and to them will obviously be very different. And again, depending on how you serve people, you might have a very precise service that really is just like one solution, and you know that with absolute certainty your clients can get that solution in a short period of time. But even so, when they get that solution in the short period of time, they're going to want the next thing, because like you, your clients are on a lifelong learning journey. And so if you don't have the next thing to offer them, they're just going to go somewhere else to find it. However, I want you to shift your thinking for a minute and ask yourself this. Would my clients get benefit from working with me consistently over a longer period of time than what my offer is currently set up to? For example, if you have a package that you sell people, 6 weeks, 8 sessions, whatever it is, what happens at the end of that package for them? They got a solution, great. But isn't there more for them to then work on? And given that you are the expert relative to them, meaning this, you are here with your understanding of the challenge and the problem, the symptoms and the problem that you help your clients with. And all of your clients are all of the people at these different gradients of their understanding and their journey. So all of the people you ever serve are behind you in their understanding of that particular problem and symptoms. So some clients are going to be at step 2 and you get them to step 3, but then can't you help them get to step 4, 5, and 6 and so on? Some will be at step 7, but then can't you help them with 8, 9, and 10? So rather than having a set package, it's wise to have a look at having a recurring offer. Now, here's what happens with your set package offers at a sales call level. And by the way, up until about 4 or 5 months ago, I had a set package, a set time. So I'm speaking from experience and many years of seeing what worked from a set package offer and what didn't. And so the reason I say that is because I'm not saying that I'm any better. I'm sharing with you what I saw worked about set packages, but also where there was room for improvement. And we do what we know until we know better, right? So here's the problem with set packages. On a sales call, you have a conversation with someone, they want to do work and they want a result. They want to get from A to B. But you are never fully clear on what their A to B looks like. You can ask questions, you can get an understanding, but you will never truly know the vision they have for themselves in their mind. What you will know is that they want to expand and grow and learn. They have that value just like you. So when you say to them, okay, we're going to work together for a period of 3 months, and immediately in their brain, they hear and interpret, at the end of the 3 months, all of my problems should be fixed. And you know that that's not life. You know that as you solve problems at one level, you get promoted to the next level of concentric sphere awareness, and at that level, a whole new set of challenges occurs, and so that is the learning journey. And so what happens is you actually set them up for a degree of disappointment. Because at the end of that time period offer, they've gotten results, but equally they're like, hang on, I still feel challenged. I still have things I want to work on, and I didn't get those things sorted out. And so it's just a miscommunication and a misalignment of expectations. So it's wise for you to think about setting up a recurring offer. And what you're doing is you're communicating to your potential clients, we are going to work together for a minimum period. So you decide what that period is. And you share with them that you're getting a minimum commitment from them, a minimum commitment to show up and do the work. Because no real change is going to, no long-term change is going to really be executed in 1 session, 4 sessions, whatever. So you want to decide what the minimum commitment is. But then you're saying to them, but we actually are just continuing to work together because, like you, I value long-term expansion and growth. And I find that the longer my clients work with me, the more profound and deeper their results are. And this is true, by the way. Because the longer you work with a client, the better you know them. And this is regardless of how you help them, what industry you're helping them in, business, health, mindset. The longer you know someone, the deeper you understand them, the quicker you know what their patterns are, and you know what to look for that's blocking them every single week. So you actually can get to the core of the heart of the challenge for them for that particular week quicker than someone who's a new coach and doesn't know them as well. So now, over time, the results are bigger because it takes less work to get them there, and that's largely due to the building of that relationship, and the understanding of them allows you to help them on a more profound level. So recurring offers, it works for you because you then have consistent revenue coming in every month. All of a sudden now, you know what April looks like while you're still in March at a baseline. But it also works for them because you're setting the expectation up for them that they are going to continue to grow and expand. So I hope that's made sense. Obviously the offers and stuff is something that we deep dive into. There's a lot more to your offers, and you'll want to have a look at the intricate details. But from a perspective of what do I have right now, and is it really setting my clients up for their best opportunity long term? Can I give them something more, and equally you benefit from it? It's really wise to think about if you can set up a recurring offer versus a timestamp offer.